Describe one of your worst runs or most embarrassing moment in the show.
Wow, there's been a few, but one I remember was in Colorado, and I had this mare that I just had to own, and ended up buying her. And I remember going to Colorado, and it was a run-in pattern, whatever, like through the middle, and she did not stop once. It was one of those, you know, kind of and trot, head in the air, and yeah, it was truly embarrassing.
Yeah, that would be
I didn't like her much after that.
If your cinch broke, which way would you fall?
Whichever way I was leaning.
Which way is that usually?
Probably to the left.
To the left. Okay, that's good. When you're sleeping at night and you're dreaming, do you ever ride and be training your horses while you're sleeping?
Yeah, and you know, they feel so much better.
Feel better when you're asleep.
Yeah. I don't know why I can't make them feel that way during the day.
Yeah. Would you consider training a Zorse or a Zonkey to do the reining?
Well, mine probably a Zonkey. That's usually how mine feel.
Go ahead. Gotcha. More like a donkey.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at making them feel that way.
Yeah. Okay. As a non-pro coach, how many times a day would you say you tell people to shorten their left rein?
I actually have a tape recording of it on my phone, and so when it comes up, I just hit the button. If I had to repeat it, my voice would be gone by then. Especially coaching Sarah. That's why I had her showing the Romel. It's like, lady, come on, you got two reins, they need to be even.
Yep. What are your thoughts on the new napping lounge in the Wellness Arena made popular by Matthew Armenta?
You know, I brought 39 here. I have not found that lounge yet. I would love to see what it was like. Is it air conditioned?
It's no, not so much.
But you leave it to Matt to find a good place to take a nap.
Yeah, for sure. Would you consider training a Zorse or a Zonkey to do the reining?
I would have to go Zorse on that. I haven't had a lot of luck with the donkeys that I've ridden. They've been a little hard to get to go. And I would think that you put a little zebra action on that, and it's probably going to get a little mean and stubborn. So I'd go Zorse. For sure,
okay.
Zorse.
Okay, well if your cinch broke, which way would you fall?
Which
way would you fall? Left or to the right?
Do I have a back cinch?
No.
Okay. I would say to the right.
To the right. Okay, that's 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would try to lean. If it breaks on my left side, most likely, then I would try to like lean over and then fall to the right. Okay. But if I had a back cinch, I probably would most likely fall to the left.
Okay. How do you explain what a reining horse is to a non-horse person?
Yeah. Well, I usually tell them, because if they have some kind of a horse knowledge, I tend to say it's like dressage, but we do it in a Western saddle and we only use one hand, and we don't have a close contact on the horse's mouth, or we hope not, unless it runs off.
Now what if it's someone that you meet at a rest stop that asks you about the horses you have in your trailer, and you can tell they're from the city and they can't even spell the word horse?
Well, usually to those people, we always say that we ride horses, but we don't run. It's not a timed event, so you get judged by your performance. That I keep it very simple.
Do you normally try to speak to people at rest stops, or just look the other way? And
I try not to speak to people.
In extreme weather, like we've had here, and all the flooding, do you implement the National Weather Service's safety slogan, "Turn around, don't drown"?
So no, we did not implement it. We did not respect any alarm that our phone was giving us, and we just rolled on.
Now, in a dangerous situation, can you swim?
Very well.
Very well.
Yeah.
Okay, describe one of your worst runs at a major event, or what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you in the show pen?
Most embarrassing thing would be kicking it old school into the 90s. I was showing a really nice reining mare in Montgomery, Alabama, and my cinch broke. I just tightened my cinch before I went in, and luckily this was in the day before I rode with the flank cinch, and I had done a large fast circle and started to do another large fast circle, and the next thing I knew I was airborne, landed in front of the judge in my saddle with my feet still in the saddle, within the stirrups, with no horse underneath me.
That's pretty good. Do you have a saying or some sort of mantra that you tell yourself to get pumped before you go in and show?
This will only last 3 minutes.